Okay, so now that we've introduced BlackBerry Passport, there's a final thing that we want to talk about, and that's BlackBerry Blend. So, in today's world, we live in a multi-device world. In today's mobile professionals use many tools throughout the day for both personal and business use. When they're at their desk, they use a Windows PC, and when they're watching a movie, for example, on a plane, they use a tablet. Also, many mobile professionals want freedom to choose whatever device and whatever OS they want for the task at hand, without feeling that they need to be locked in to a particular ecosystem. So as I mentioned today, we live in a multi-device world, and what we've introduced in BlackBerry is BlackBerry Blend. BlackBerry Blend brings the power of BlackBerry to your computer or tablet. With Blend, we get instant notifications, read and respond to your work and personal messages, access documents, calendars and contacts and media, all in real time on whatever device that you're on, powered by your BlackBerry. On top of that, from a security perspective, you can actually connect to your work content and so forth without the need for a VPN connection. So let me just show you what Blend is about. So what we have here is a PC. Now, you can download Blend from the BlackBerry website. So if you go to blackberry.com/blend, the client is available for Passport users to download and install, and it's available for both PC and Macs. If you have a tablet, for example, if you go to the App Store, you can find Blend on the App Store, or on the Android tablet, you have it on the Google Play Store. So what we have here is a PC version. Now once you've installed Blend, which I'm not going to show here, but once you've installed Blend onto your PC, and as part of the setup process, the first thing that you would need to do is to log in with your BlackBerry ID and password, and that's unique to you and to the device that you're using. So that's your first level of security that you get with BlackBerry Blend. Now the second thing that then happens is that as you start up the device, you get the second screen, which basically asks you for your device password. And this is your second level of security that you get with Blend. Now Blend works over Wi-Fi or cellular. So take for example, you're at home or in the office. As long as your laptop or tablet is connected on the same Wi-Fi as your device, it would be using Wi-Fi. It could work over cellular as well if you enable the cellular access on Blend on your device itself. So what that means, for example, is that if you've left your BlackBerry device in the car, for example, and you've gone into the office, you could actually access BBM, SMSs and emails that have gone to your BlackBerry Passport because it can support cellular access as well. The other thing that it can do is that it could also be connected via a USB. If it's connected via USB, then obviously, take for example, if you're in a plane and there's no Wi-Fi or cellular coverage, and you can access the content that's on your device using Blend with the USB. And very useful when you're on a long flight and you need to work on your stuff, so that when you land, you get all the content being sent out once you get cellular access. So here you have the screen with the device password. So let me just key in the password. Okay. Now once it's connected, you notice that it will then load a dashboard. And the dashboard, as you can see here, is a really clean interface. Very intuitive, very easy to understand. You get little boxes here for email, BBM and SMSs. So take for example here, you could go in there and go in and start interacting with your BBM messages that you have, or you can go in and look at channels, for example, and they would all appear. This is what you see on your device, but you now get it extended to your PC or your tablet, as an example. Okay. Now, in addition to this, what you get is the calendar. So you get the calendar with all the events that you have. You can see that it's locked at the moment. Now, in addition to the ability to access the hub itself, you get BBM, SMSs, calendar. You can manage contacts or file manager. So with file manager, what you can do is you can actually drag and drop stuff that's on your laptop to your device, for example, or you could even go in and look at all the content that you have on your laptop itself remotely if necessary. Okay. Now, one thing which I'm going to show you here is that when you go into the hub, you'll notice that I've got it set up as well for my work email. So Blend allows the ability to connect to your work content, and that's really useful for a mobile professional, right? So you see that little briefcase there, and when I click on this, it will ask me for my BlackBerry balance password. So this is your third level of security you get on Blend. So okay, I'm not going to demo using my work content, but this is something that you can do. So take for example, you're at home, right? It's the weekend and your boss has actually sent you an email and wants you to review it. And you actually don't have your office laptop open. So what do you do, right? So you've got your home PC on. You just need to log on to Blend and connect, as I've shown you here, and then get access to your work content. Now when that happens, you can actually then decide to open a content. Take for example, your boss has sent you an Excel file, right? You can then download that Excel file and then let it download onto your device and open it and work on that content using the Excel that's on your PC itself. So once you're done with that, you would typically then save it onto your PC and then compose an email and send it out if necessary, or reply that email. So that's all possible on Blend itself. This works both on a PC experience as well as on a tablet, for example. So if you had a tablet, the interface is exactly the same and the user experience is almost similar to what you get on the PC itself. Okay, so that's Blend. Now the other use case for Blend, as an example, is that take for example you're in the office and you're working on the stuff that you have at work. You're editing a document and so forth. Now when you get a DBM or SMS today, what happens is that you typically then actually have to stop what you're doing on your laptop and go and take an action on your device which is sitting next to you. Now with Blend, you don't need to. So let's just look at the bottom right hand corner. Okay, and you basically get a toast notification that shows up here. And what you can do is you actually can go in there and say, okay, and send. And it will actually get sent through your device itself. Okay. Once you're done with that, you can close Blend and continue doing what you're doing in the office. Okay. So that's just a really neat thing that we can do with notifications. The client itself is very light on the device itself. It uses the native notifications that you got. So if it's Windows, it appears here. If it's on a Mac, it appears at the top. And on the tablet, for example, the notifications appear on the notifications pull-down screen that you get. Okay, so that's Blend. It's available with 10.3 and first available on Passport, and it's something that I think a lot of our mobile professionals will find truly useful. Okay. Now the last thing that I'll talk about with Blend is that we've talked a bit about security. We've talked a bit about the use case, right? So take for example, you're using Blend at home, for example, and you're logging into your work stuff using your son's iPad that he had lying around. Now, what happens is that once you've logged out of Blend, which I'm going to do here now, and you disconnect from Blend, nothing is left behind on that device itself. Okay. So that gives you that comfort that nothing's going to be left behind. None of your work content that you did not want to save would be left behind on the device that you were working on. Okay, so that's Blend for you. It is available now, so get it and give it a try.